Shalom. I like to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai by Hashem, Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Peace, blessings, salutations to you sincere Akim out there pushing the truth across the four corners of the earth. And I just wanted to put out a couple of scriptures, man, because, you know, in this time that we're waiting and you know, patience, the scripture saying patience possess your soul. All right. You still have to handle your business. And this is a fight. This is a spiritual fight. Of course, we know some things you have to box, you know. You got to work, you know, you got to box. I'm saying you got to stay light on your feet. You got to keep, you know, that jab up. You got to keep your distance from these niggas, you know. But there are certain things in your personal life, like your health, you know, that's got to be a knockout. You know, you really have to stay on that. And ultimately, it's in the hands of the Lord. But, you know, certain things, man, the Lord he does put, you know, into our own, you know what I'm saying, our own choices, right? Because we make, you know, certain choices we make lead to certain things. That's just what it is. You blow all your money, you know, on whatever you blow it all on. You can't say that was the Lord's, you know what I'm saying? That was you. You did that. You know, and the scriptures is full of hard sayings, right? Certain things that are rough, certain things that are straightforward. The scriptures full of dark sayings, certain things that are, you know, more of a mystery, you know, a parable, you know, an analogy to something else, right? But certain things, man, is just simple. It just is what it is. It don't have to be a what's the word? Manifold piece of wisdom. It's just straight. All right, Wisdom of Solomon 22. It tells you about wisdom, the characteristics. It says, for wisdom, which is the worker of all things, taught me. Excuse me. For in her is an understanding spirit, holy, one only, manifold, subtle, lively, clear. All right, one of those characteristics is clear, undefiled, plain, not subject to hurt, loving the thing that is good, quick, which cannot be letted, ready to do good. And the scriptures is clear. It's very clear on certain things, man. Doesn't need, like I said, it doesn't need 1,000 precepts. It just boom. All right, this is Sirach 30 and 25. A careful and good heart will have a care of his diet. And matter of fact, before I start at verse 21. Because the scriptures goes over mental health. It goes over, doesn't tell you specifically, you know, you have to eat this, you have to eat that. Of course, you have to do your research, what works for you. All right, but it does tell you, you know, to be careful, you know, and watch over what you do. Give not over, verse 21, give not over thy mind to heaviness, and afflict not thyself in thine own counsel. You know, and basically you can't, you know, be too down on yourself. You know, we're not here to be depressed. All right, the scripture said for wisdom, it's talking about lively. You know, you make a mistake, you got to move on. You fuck up, hey, you know, you got to take whatever gonna come with it, and then, you know what I'm saying, try to find, if you can't get to your destination, what you was trying to do, you might have to take a different route. You might have to, you know, might be a change of plan. You know, like, I made this mistake, I can't do that now. or it might be something you could do to clean it up, however the Lord has you to go. All right, the gladness of the heart is the life of man, and the joyfulness of a man prolongeth his days. And the thing is, man, you have to have a high self-esteem that the Lord woke you up. All right, the scriptures talk about that one man of 1,000. See, that's us, man. We envision ourselves, we have to envision ourselves like that. Matter of fact, let me get a precept. This is Sirach 16:3. Trust not thou in their life. Talking about an ungodly multitude, ungodly sons, unprofitable children. Neither respect their multitude, for one that is just is better than 1,000. One just person is better than 1,000. All right? You really have to weigh it. If you're of the elect, that one guy walking through, the Lord puts you on a higher scale, a higher level, but he scales you on a higher level than all these 1,000 other ungodly men, ungodly people. All right, that damn nigger woman, your mama, your cousin, whoever is standing around you, talking shit or whatever they're doing. And brothers, we gotta remember that. We gotta keep that in mind on a daily. And better it is to die without children than to have them that are ungodly. For by one that have understanding shall the city be replenished, but the kindred of the wicked shall speedily become desolate. And that's the case, man. All of these ungodly, whatever skills they have or whatever possessions or things that they think that they have, it ain't gonna last. It's gonna get burnt up in the end. All right? And Israel's gonna be populated by the elect. All right? That one man is gonna become a nation. All right? And hey, that's something you have to consider when you're doing anything, man. The princes of the power. Don't just, we ain't beasts, man. We don't just eat everything. We don't just deal with every woman who gives you some sort of attention or, response. No. All right, every food that smells good, it ain't good for you. All right, everybody that's around you, shit, out in this world, there's people, of course, make friends in this world. You got to deal with certain people, but even with that, it's a filter on that. You don't have to deal with everybody and that bullshit. All right, love thy own soul and comfort thy heart. Remove sorrow far from thee, for sorrow hath killed many, and there is no profit therein. All right, there's no profit to that. A lot of people out here on drugs and alcoholics, drunks, and they just live a sorrowful life. Or they did some wicked shit and the Lord fucked them up, and I can't walk, or I got shot, whatever their story is. All right, look, we have understanding, man. We understand our purpose. We understand the finish line is here. And we understand all these different things. So it should be a high self-esteem at all times in everything you do. It should be confidence. All right, envy and wrath shorten the life, and carefulness bringeth age before the time. A cheerful and a good heart will have a care of his meat and diet. And that's a big one, you know. Like I said, some things you can box with, but some things you just got to do it. And that's the scriptures, man. The scriptures about urgency. You know, Samuel came to King David with that parable. He said, "Look, this man had a lamb, you know, and then he went through it, you know, and then somebody took, you know, and then King David said, man, I kill the man who did that shit." You know, that's the scriptures, man. Boom. Here, you want the answer? Here's the answer. All right, because sometimes Jake get into trying to go into deep breakdowns and this and that. And certain shit just not that deep. It's really just simple. Like back to Wisdom of Solomon 7. It said clear. All right, clear. This is what it is. Boom. All right, if you eat junk, you already know it's gonna put demons on you. It's gonna weigh your mind down. Stomach gonna be fucked up. Blood pressure gonna be fucked up. You know, you go to deal with a woman, that's gonna be fucked up. All right, you're not taking care of yourself, because that gives you a good heart too, right? A good mind, basically. All right, working out. All right, the glory of a young man is his strength. Now, of course, balance it out. Of course, we're supposed to continue to pursue wisdom, but hey, man, you gotta apply yourself to some strength. All right, get your ass up and make it happen. All right, the Lord didn't put us here just to be simple, we're gonna just read this book and memorize this and parrot that. No, man. Lord put us here for understanding. You know, the scriptures say what? To give subtlety to the simple. They talks about, hey, quick understanding. Like, man, wake up. Get up. Handle your business. And this is why a physician was so honored, because, you know, to be a physician, you have to understand roots, herbs. You have to understand the body, right? You have to understand that certain people have different types of bodies. Different parts of the bodies, different people do, you know, have a different workload, different mental capacity. All right, yeah, Sirach 38:3, the skill of a physician shall lift up his head, and in the sight of great men he shall be in admiration. You know, and that's us, man. You have to be pretty much be a self-physician. All right, the information's out here for free. You have to be a self-physician. Like in these other nations, right? They actually know how to, look at that, they actually know how to make, you know, shampoo. They can actually make shit. You know, look, we you know, everything has been stated at this point. There's a bunch of chemicals, there's a bunch of bullshit. Well, can you make your own stuff from scratch? You know, can you go to the store, get the supplies, put the stuff together? So that's the skill of a physician. Which the physician is mostly in the herbs and medicines, but shit, being able to make soap and shampoo is a form of, medicine for the body. All right. In verse 4, the Lord hath created medicines out of the earth, and he that is wise will not abhor them. Was not the water made sweet with wood, that the virtue thereof might be known? And he hath given men skill, that he might be honored in his marvelous works. With such doth he heal men, and taketh away their pains. All right, and all these things relate to being a priest. The priest basically, excuse me, they have apothecary duties too. Apothecaries can make, different foods. It says, of such that the apothecary make a confection, and of his works there is no end, and from him is peace over all the earth. My son, in thy sickness be not negligent, but pray unto the Lord, and he will make thee whole. Leave off from sin, and order thy hands aright, and cleanse thy heart from all wickedness. All right, and it starts internally. All right, leaving off from sin, getting up, being motivated. Stop eating that bad food. Stop drinking that rock good ass liquor. All right, start doing things that are gonna help build your skills up. Start reading certain things. Start getting to exercising. You don't have to start off running a marathon. Start taking the steps. Hey, I know I do this too much. Let me give that up for a month. That's how you know somebody is really serious about something. You tell people to stop smoking. I'm gonna stop. Okay, well, shit, go a whole month without smoking. Then you serious? And usually they don't, because they're not serious. All right, and it's really just that simple. So, Lord willing, it's edifying. It's nothing deep. The scriptures talk about prudence. Certain things are just really just that simple. Follow instructions. Shalom.